So I remember doing the video, it's on the Angry Catfish channel, about the magnetic compression and how it was going to be so overwhelming that it's going to cause the darkness because the clouds and the stuff kind of descend here with the compression. Now, as usual, I'm going to take you through my research. I mean, I was a nuclear electrician. I understand magnetic fields and how they can compress matter, cause plasmatic reactions, and smell kind of like, I don't know, what do they call that? Ozone, burnt stuff. Well, Cherenkov radiation has been, we'll get to how highly charged. Compressing magnet. I mean, this is a lot of research here if you want to go into it. Extreme plasma compression, etc., etc. Long story short, it can concentrate things and cause stink that you're not used to. Also, the weather patterns driven by this magnetic compression. You can look at the atmospheric compression that's also going on because of it. Our atmosphere obviously is being compressed by an outside source. Again, you can check out Cherenkov radiation. It's blue glow for electronically charged particles like electrons and protons and all that good stuff. Research. It's required. Live. Now, I would like you to take note. This is a side cut. Where's the charge? That's right. At night and the morning. Fog hours that you're looking at. That's where the heavy charge is. Consistently. If anything, it bleeds through into the day. A dotted line is your satellite zone. A heavy charge is inundated charge, solar radiation coming from behind the planet, obviously. And that dancing line right there shouldn't technically be there, but it has been since 2016. And I think when I made my first video talking about this, what it would look like. I said it's going to get really, really thick. It looked like fog. It's going to have, substance to it. It's going to hide the sun, and that's what we're looking at in the reports of this stinky fog everybody's being affected by. Now, can you be affected by the magnetics causing this? Fuck yes, you can. That's not man-made. The government's putting out all kinds of theories that don't include reality. I see a lot of people jumping down that rabbit hole. The fuck do you think this is going on here? What the fuck do you think this is going on here? You tell me. This is the last 12 hours. Where's all this magnetosphere coming from? Hang on. Let's back this bullshit up. IMF line, interplanetary magnetic field. That's in magnetic entanglement right there. You do see that, right? That's not Mother Earth is in the very right. Who'd that be? Who's this with the entanglement going on? Where's all that breath coming from? Solar wind. Is that how it blows out the magnetosphere from behind? That's evident on that map. And we've cut. Well, it's tornadic. All right, this isn't guesswork. I mean, stood down because when I reported this, it didn't look like this to Davis, Senator Jim Davis, North Carolina, Republican. That polar vortex right there, clockwise rotation on the northern hemisphere over Russia, is why your compass is pointing more towards Russia every year. Get that? It's not polar drift, it's another magnetic force on our ionosphere. This is our ionosphere level. It's top shit right there. Bink. And then you come down a level or two, and you can see the disruptions globally going on. You can come down now to our level. Where are we at here? You can see the same storms over here and over here, the linear patterns lining up, the atmospheric rivers that have been running up and down California with the hollow trees on fire all over the globe. Africa, fuck man, half of Africa's on fire. Quarter of Asia, the Middle East, India, you know, the globe, the tundra is on fire. I mean, Swiss Alps, all over the place, places that usually don't burn. And it's middle of fucking January. Look, it's all northern hemisphere. We have another sun coming in. We just traveled 309 or so different tribes. I mean, a lot of tribes, a lot of preachers, and a lot of people over the last 2 years, and all over this United States. And not one of these tribes called us crazy. Some of them have banded together up here to build greenhouses because they understand why their crops have been dying. I talk myself hoarse sometimes. And I worry for people because they keep getting distracted by the grassy knolls and the lies put forth for us to believe that man is doing this. Am I denying there's micro dust, smart chips? No, oh fuck, I'm not. But that's not what's causing the fog. I've covered all that. Yeah, we have corn rising in the market. That's a good sign. Cows are getting killed because of bird flu. This is just what I'm watching today. Creepy TikToks by iTrek.
Why? What is this?
The fog.
I have never, ever seen this. This isn't fog.
It's not. She isn't wrong. It's heavily induced Cherenkov radiation and particles that are being forced out of the atmosphere because of this atmospheric compression and magnetic compression is the cause of it. I mean, I don't know where else to go with it than the reality of what you're looking at. And like I said, you can zero in on the California wildfires. Look at the magnet push in that region. More clockwise rotations in the northern hemisphere, indicating more magnetic pressure than they're telling you about. More bodies have come along with the big one, and they're influencing everything. Trade winds, the storms. The storms aren't convection driven anymore, they're magnetically driven. I've covered all of this. Look, the damn globe is on fire, folks. It ain't just California. Don't worry about the West Coast, though. I mean, whatever West Coasts are on fire over here are going to get put out because we're tapping brakes. That, let's see, where's our waves? Our ocean. Let's check out the ocean and the waves. And you can see collectively a height difference in them. You are seeing, what is it? I ain't gonna go over. You can do this yourself. This is null school. You can also see the king tides, so-called king tides. I mean, big waves crashing down here, big waves crashing up here all at the same time. They act like it's a separate incident, but you look at them and they're not. They're just not. It's a global thing. We're tapping brakes. The water's coming over the West Coast. Watch, here we go. This is going to be the crazy year. They're going to disintegrate themselves, and we're witnessing why. I mean, look, I told them we were influenced by the polar vortex. It's getting stronger every year. They say that even on the forecasts, the news people. They don't tell you why. It's an outside influencing magnet that tilted us. That's why your moon's doing cartwheels. We're held anchored like that, and we're still spinning like that. But our moon travels around us in a different fashion. Therefore, it rises about 12 degrees to the left for half the month, and then it starts moseying its ass right back to the right, just like any other retrograde if we were watching the full orbit. We used to spin like that. Now we just simply spin like that. Same direction, just different orientation. That's why everything in the sky is doing cartwheels. Orion's rising on his back and setting on his face by morning. He's drunk. It's crazy what people miss because they're too busy watching fucking YouTube or something. I don't know. Maybe you're watching the wrong things on YouTube. This is one step up from our atmosphere. Do you see that? Or wait a minute, no, my bad. That's one step up from our atmosphere. Dude, did you see the four winds unleashed 3 years ago when I did this and told you about this and explained things to you very clearly? Look, exactly what I said was happening and it was going to happen, and here it is. And you're seeing this is damn near surface level. Let me show you again. Here's surface. Here's where we're at. See the surface? That's surface level, folks. Look at Four Winds Unleashed on this channel. You tell me what's going on.